Okay, here we are. Okay, friends, medium or light weights. I have 5s that I'm using. And we're gonna come on up to stand. And when you come on up, weights will be in hand. Make sure none of your other things are close by so you don't trip over them. And we're just gonna warm up our shoulders and our neck first, okay? So standing tall, we're gonna let the head look down and the upper spine roll forward just a little bit, okay? And then push down through your feet and then roll back up. When you lift to stand tall, open your chest just a little bit and lift it up. Okay, so we'll do that again. Warming up the upper spine, chin down, roll forward, and just let the weights gently sort of stretch out the shoulders by letting the arms be heavy. And then stand tall, lift, open the chest at the top, slide your collarbones away from one another. And we'll do this one more time. Let's add a really nice deep breath to this, okay? Maybe like an exhale, 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 and then inhale, inhale, and inhale. And we'll stay here, keeping our head in what feels like right on top of the spine. And you're gonna shift your weight into one of your feet and bring the opposite knee up. So one leg at a time, up, and then back down, and then you'll alternate, come to the other leg. The arms are just gonna remain nice and straight. And this is our opportunity to warm up one leg at a time. As you're moving, you're breathing, nice deep breaths. 8, 8, 7, 7, 6, 6. Try to keep that upper spine in a nice lifted place. 4, and 3, 2, one more, lift, and then lower down. From here, slide the heels together and the toes slightly apart. P.S. I have sneakers on just because that's what I feel like doing today. Shoes are always optional. Squeeze the heels together, open the chest up, lift the heels a little more. The most, lower down. 1, 2, 3, lower down with the breath. Maybe inhale, 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 lower down. On the way down each time, take your time. Up, 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 lower down. 4 more. Inhale, inhale, or maybe you like to exhale, exhale, exhale. Both are fine. Just let that deep breath be part of the movement. Last one. Up, 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 lower down. From here, hip distant feet. Shift your weight into your right leg. Find something to look at in the wall. Left leg will come slightly out to the side and right back down. Slightly out to the side and right back down. That's good. Feel your head right on top of your spine. Feel yourself strong into your standing leg. And please don't hold your breath. 3 more. Lift. 2, 1 more, and we shift. Other side. Stand tall to begin. Find that place to look at, and outside leg. Lift and breathe. And maybe this side feels a little different today. Good to notice. And we've got 5 more here. 5, 4, 3, 2. Last one here. And lower down. From here, feet maybe a little bit closer than hip distance. And we're just gonna bend the knees so the knees come forward, but the spine is upright. Not a squat, down, up, down, okay? Depending on how tight your ankles are, or your knees, or you may feel this in a variety of different places. But I like the little stretch I get up the back, like right around the Achilles area. And as you come up, push down with your full foot And we're still just taking nice deep breaths. We're gonna do 4 more here. It's like you're sliding down the wall with your back. 3 and 2. Last one here. And stand tall. So now arms. I'm gonna step my feet apart just a little bit more, and arms are gonna move. You switch out your weights if this is too heavy or not heavy enough. You're gonna come forward a bit. As you press back, open the chest and lift the arms up. The chest is lifted the whole time. One sign that your weights are too heavy is when you push your weights back if you can't keep your shoulders from doing that, okay? They should stay plugged in. We're gonna do 4 more here with even a deeper breath. See if you can take those deep breaths up a notch. And 3, and 3. 2, and 2. 1, and 1. And then arms stay by your sides. You're keeping your feet right where they are. We're gonna bend at the elbow and bring the arms up. Shoulders are down, hands and elbows come in, and then open. That should feel a little bit like a stretch. Open and press. Inhale maybe, exhale, we'll do 4 more. Warming your parts up, that's what we're doing right now. 3 more. And 2. 1 more time. And open the chest, come down. Last little arm warm up here. Palms are up. Tap the weights in front of you. Open your chest, slide the shoulder blades down and together. And 8. And 7. If you feel any extra tension in the jaw, the neck, try and release that just by feeling nice and long through your spine. Keep going here. Last 5. And 4. And 3. And last 2. 1 more time. Come back to center all the way down. Quick little head movement here. Right, left, side to side. Look with your eyes. Side to side again. Right, left, side to side. 1 more each way. Right ear towards your right shoulder, left ear towards the shoulder, and look over your shoulder, look over your shoulder. Good. From here, let's open the feet up a little wider. I'm just gonna rest my weights right on top of the thighs. And imagine there's a little chair behind me that I'm almost gonna sit in. Here's a little more of a spine warm up. We're rounding through the whole spine and then arching. It's like a standing cat-cow. Round and arch. 2 more sets. Breathe, please. Round and arch, and 1 more set. Round and arch. We'll hold right here. Arms can straighten and come right by our sides. Let's check in with how straight the arm is and how plugged in the shoulders are. Small lift. 8, 7, 6. Imagine you're reaching your knuckles to the wall behind you and the crown of the head in the opposite direction. Last 3. 3, 2, 1, and then come all the way back up, okay? Roll your shoulders around. All right, feet. Right foot is going to step back. Just a quick visual here. Feet are about hip distance, okay? The more narrow you go, the more challenging it will be for your balance, all right? Front knee is soft, back leg is pretty straight, and can you reach your back heel to the ground? Lift your chest and lift the back heel. Lower the heel and stay just as tall. 4 more. Lift, lower. 3, lower. I want you to wake up that foot. 2, 1 more. Up. Now lower and stay there. Hips don't move, but I do want you to hinge and stand right back up again. We're breathing. As you lean forward, you're finding your neutral spine. We are not rounding to get there. Think booty out, chest out, and come on back up. Let's do 3 more. Inhale, exhale. 2 more. exhale. One more, exhale. Go halfway forward. Shoulders down, arms, back. 2, 3, 4, straight arms, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Stand back up. Shoulders are plugged in, back heel comes up again, and it's gonna stay there. Bend your back knee, your back and your back leg are pretty much in alignment. And then stand back up again. Bend, stand up. So it's kind of like a static lunge. I always aim to get the leg that's back, that thigh somewhat in line with my spine if possible, okay? Last 4. P.S. I'm not doing this. Straight up and down. 3, 2, one more, and come up, and we'll step forward. Okay, let's try that on the other side. Left leg or leg 2, whichever one you haven't done yet, goes back. Front knee is soft. Back heel is down. Lift your chest, get yourself upright, and we lift the back heel. Up, down, up, down, up, down. Last 2. Relax your shoulders if you can. One more. And now we put the heel down and it stays there. Hinge. Forward, back. Okay, so for me, this side feels very, very different, all right? It's much harder for me to keep this one organized. I've got to really focus on keeping my shoulders and my hips square with one another. As I lean forward, I'm trying to hinge instead of round. Let's do 3 more. Inhale, exhale. 2 more. Exhale, last one. Exhale. We go about halfway forward. Shoulders are down, arms. 2, 3, arms are straight. 4, super deep breaths. 5, 6, 7, 8, and come all the way back up. Back heel comes up and stays up. The spine stays long. Bend, come back up. Bend. See if you can push as evenly as you can through both legs. Inhale, exhale. 3 more. Exhale. 2 more. Exhale. 1 more. Exhale. Stand tall and step forward. Feet, let's come back to heels together, toes apart. Roll your shoulders around in one direction. One more time. And let's switch to the other side. Roll it around. And other side. Good, okay? I'm gonna just change the view a little bit. You're gonna step back again with the first leg. For me, it was my right. Lift the back heel. We were just in this position. And bend that back knee so that you're gonna find that static lunge again. Let's find arms. Shoulders open the best you can. Arms come out to the sides and then back down, okay? So reevaluate your weights. 5s are just about the max for me at this particular moment in time, but don't feel like you have to push through. You just change your weights if you need to. My back and my right thigh are as in alignment as I could probably get them right now. I'm just gonna do 2 more of these, deep breaths. Inhale or exhale, 1 more. And now hold. Come down another inch, relax those shoulders and breathe. Hold 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, inhale, exhale, all the way up. Let's switch our legs. Get the excitement on the other side. So step back with the opposite leg. Lift that heel, relax the shoulders. Find that left thigh with the spine alignment. okay? Nice and straight. A little different for the arms. Bend, come in, open up, in, open up. 5 more, and 4, and 3, and 2. Last one here. I'm gonna open my arms and hold. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, inhale, exhale, come all the way back up and step forward. Really nice. Okay, from here, I'm gonna put down one of my weights. We're only gonna be using one weight for the next part, okay? And depending on your knees today and every day, the angle in which I'm going to do the exercise may not be right for you, and I'm just gonna show you that real quick. So we're gonna be using one weight on the ground. For some people, going all the way to the ground just may be a little bit too far, so you can use a yoga block and you can rest your weight on that. But coming all the way to the ground to come and pick up your weight is fine too, okay? So I'm just gonna use this yoga block because it's like a nice thing to aim for. You go down, you put your weight down, you switch hands, you come up. So this is a squat with another fancy add-on. When you come down, your hips go back. Eyes should stay kind of forward. When you stand up, one of your hands has the weight and your chest lifts and you get a good old booty squeeze. Down, switch, stand, squeeze, tall. Down, switch, stand, squeeze, tall. Inhale, inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. The weight is optional. If you don't like the weight, I'm going to leave mine there. All you have to do maybe is reach down, come up. Reach down, come up, okay? The weight is just, I like to add the weight because I think using one weight is a lot like real life. We're often reaching down and picking up something with one hand, right? Whatever it is, and most of the time it's not that heavy. But nice habit to make this squat form a little bit better. Then you can just do your squat when you reach down to pick up your bag of dog food or whatever it is, or your giant thing of dishwashing, whatever it is, okay? So nice deep breaths here. Let's do 4 more. And up, and 3, up, and 2, up, and 1, and up. Very nice. Okay, from here, I'm just gonna put this weight down as well. We'll be using them again very shortly. One more set of squats. This one's gonna add just a little bit of rotation, okay? Feet about hip distance, maybe a little wider. I kind of like to bring my hands together in front like this. We'll take a regular old squat. On the way up, I'm gonna bring one knee up and aim to get the opposite knee coming towards that elbow. And then we try it again. You might notice as you move through this that you may be able to bring your knee right in towards your elbow or not. One side may have a little bit more ability than the other. I like exhale up. Inhale back, exhale up. 4. 4, make sure you're really sticking your tush back. 3, 3, 2, 2, 1, 1. Come all the way up. Walk your feet together. Arms come out nice and wide. Let's turn the palms forward. Spread your fingers open, shoulders slide down. Palms together, fingers part. Exhale, 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 exhale. Reach all the way back. Inhale, come together. Exhale, go back. 2 more like this. And exhale. And 1 more. And exhale. Good. And come all the way down. Roll those shoulders for just a bit, okay? For this next part, I'm going to leave the weight out. We're going to keep our feet at about that hip distance space. Right leg is going to come back again in almost the same way. We're going to shift our weight forward this time. So we've been aiming to keep our weight in both legs. Now I want you to keep the majority of the weight into the left leg. Maybe hands to hips or arms here is kind of nice, okay? Back leg. Just for a moment, please. Lift your head and your chest. You should feel nice and straight through the spine. This standing leg is already telling me that I'm using it, okay? That's what you should feel. Work in this left leg. Back leg. Up, down, up, down, up, down. 4 more. 4. Reach through your fingers. And in opposition, reach through the crown of the head. 2. 1 more here. 1. Now, put the toes down, but don't put your weight into those toes. Really light. Arms down underneath your chest. Re-lift the head and the chest. Arms wide and back. We just did the standing. Reach back and come together. 2 more. Reach back and come together. 1 more. Belly is in. Reach back and come together and step forward. I really felt that in my left hip. We'll see if we can recreate it on the other side. Step back into your left foot. Okay, so find this hip distant feeling, heel down to start, and then I want you to shift your weight forward and find stability through this standing leg, all right? Maybe arms here or here. As you're shifting forward, you lift your chest and lengthen through the upper spine. Back leg starts to move. So I'm really trying to avoid rounding through the upper spine. Starting to feel work in that right leg. 5 more here. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Put the toes down, but don't put your weight into that foot. Arms again. Reach and come back. Lift the neck and the chest. Reach. How deep is that breath? Last 3. Reach and down. 2 more. Reach and down. Last 1. Reach and down and come up to stand. Good. That I really felt that. That was good for me. Elbow was good for you. Okay. Feet a little bit wider now. Toes forward. We're going to practice hinging a little bit more, okay? Feet, as I just showed you, are a little bit wider. Toes are forward. This is a lunge from one side to the other. We're going to go to the right first. I want you to bend your right knee and keep your left leg straight, and I want you to send your hips back. It's almost like you're doing a one-leg squat, and then come up. Bend your left knee and send your hips back as you come over to the side. The reason why I'm very thorough about this move is because I often see people doing it in a way that puts a ton of pressure into the knee. I want you to feel this in your booty, okay? This is a tush strengthener and a hip strengthener in a big way. What I often see people doing is like this weird knee out to the side thing, and it just looks terrible. It should feel like 2 things. When you send your hips back and you bend this knee, it should feel like a stretch here and work here, okay? And come up. Because we can easily pick up the pace with this, but it makes me sad to think that it's a knee torque exercise, all right? Each time you bend one knee, think 1 leg squat, stand up tall. 1 leg squat, almost like you're skiing. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, 1 leg is straight as you bend and send the hips back. Last 4, and up, and 4, stand tall, and 3, and up, and 3, and up, and 2, and up, and 2, and up, and 1, tall. One more time here, and come all the way up. Okay, we're gonna come down to the mat. Please grab your medium light weights and also the size that's maybe a little bit lighter. So I would say 5s and 2s or 3s. And also maybe a towel or a yoga block, just in case you need it. You never know, okay? It's like bringing an umbrella. It may rain, you never know. Okay, so we're coming down to the mat. I'll use my pink yoga block, just in case I need it, so you can see it. And I've got my 5s here. I think the 5s will be okay for me, all right? Let's come all the way down onto our backs, please. All the way down. When you get down there, let's give our shins a quick little hug, just to release the low back and give the hips a stretch. When you're down there, for me, immediately it just feels nice to be nice and flat through the spine. So just enjoy that for a moment and give yourself a nice deep breath. And exhale. And one more time. And exhale. Good. And then we'll put the feet down, all right? I'm gonna carefully, I like to slightly roll to my side to grab the weights, so I'm not doing weird things with my shoulders. And then once you've got your weights, make sure you're nice and flat through your spine, and without dropping the weights on your own face, extend the arms up to the ceiling, all right? My palms are facing one another. My knees are bent, my feet and my knees are together. I would like you to make sure that you're not tucking through your spine right now, okay? It should feel just like a long, neutral spine. We're gonna do a little tricep work first. I'm gonna bring my weights together so they make a little bit of a team. And then I'm gonna bend my elbows and the weights will come behind my head and I'll re-extend to come back up. So I'm just sort of gently pushing the weights together. Inhale back, exhale, come up. Okay, so keep going. This is the first movement, but what I want to add before we move with it more is an awareness of your abdominal muscles. As you come up, pull your abdominals in. Inhale back, exhale up. Inhale back, exhale up. Exhale up. Inhale, exhale up, okay? The reason why I want you to get your belly ready is because we're about to use it. Last 3, and up, and 2, and up. One more. Now hold. One leg up, other leg up. If at any time the legs lifted doesn't feel right for you, you just put them down, okay? We're going, by the way, we're adding brain activity. Ready? One leg tap as you go back, bring them both back up. Other leg, down, tap, bring it back up. Use your brain. Both arms, one leg. Exhale, come up. Both arms, one leg. Exhale, come up. Down, up, down, up. Last 3. And 3, and 2, and 2, and last set, and up, other side, and up. Let's bring the legs down, bend your elbows, and carefully put the arms down by your sides, and put those weights down for just a moment, okay? Let's bring the feet a little wider than your own hips, and I'm just gonna keep my arms straight, press down into the floor. Weights aren't going anywhere. They're just going to stay there. Hips up and down. Up and down. Let's use the full foot here, okay? First, toes down, ball the foot down, both sides of your heel pressing down into the floor. You should feel the inside and the outside of your own heel. I want you to use your full foot. Let's do 5 more. Just breathe here. I prefer exhale up, inhale down, and 4, and 3, and 2, and the last one. Lower down. Please bring your feet back together. Bend your elbows, okay? Extend the arms back up. Soften the elbows. Arms are gonna go wide and back up. Keep going here, please. Keep going here. Nice deep breath. So the arms are going wide. The elbows are soft. Elbows are soft. Last 2. One more time. Now I want you to bring your arms back up one last time here and just keep them there. I'm going to keep my weights together so I don't drop either one of them. And the legs will come back up. Same exercise, legs are going to stay. Arms go wide, exhale up. Arms go wide, exhale up. Last 3. 2. 1 more. Hold the arms, legs. One leg stretch away. Exhale, come back in. Please use your deep breaths here, okay? If keeping the arms up doesn't feel appropriate, just put them down. Neck is long. Exhale to come back up. Last 3. In. 3. In. 2. 2. 1 more each way. Other side. And then feet down, elbows down, neck is long. Take a nice deep breath. Inhale, exhale. Both arms come back up again. Let's do 1 more here, just to make sure that our abs are really nice and awake. Bring the legs up. Let's do feet together, knees slightly apart. Okay, feet together, knees slightly apart. Bring your arms forward so they can go in between your knees, and let your legs come a little closer. And then bring your arms back over your chest and send your legs slightly away. Okay, so there's a small version of this where the arms and legs are moving away from one another and then back in, and that's what this one looks like right here. If you want to make this a little bit more dynamic, you stretch the legs out further and you bring the arms back further, okay? So that's way more intense for the belly. You decide where you're at today, and I think the deciding factor is, can I still keep my abdominals pulled in when I stretch my heavy legs out there? Okay, so whatever your range of motion is the right one. Last 3. 2, 1. Last one here. Inhale. Woo! Come all the way down. Okay, I'm going to keep my weights just slightly off to the side. Knees and feet a little bit wider than those hips again. Arms are also wide. Exhale. Let's bring the hips up. We're going to just hang up here for a minute. Can you release your neck? Push down through your full foot, and the knees will come in and out. In and out. Try and release tension from your neck. Last 5. And 4. And 3. And 2. Last one here. I want you to bring your knees together and hold. Lower your hips a teeny bit. Come back up. Knees are together. Back up. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And lower your hips all the way down. Let's bring the knees open. And we're going to roll to our side. Roll to your side and come on up to sit. Both weights, I'm going to grab them and keep them right by my side here. And you guys will come on up to sit. We're going to do first a spine stretch forward, just to open up the spine a little bit. So just make sure your weights are slightly off to the side. Those of you with tighter legs, where straightening your legs out like this is difficult, you can either sit on a pillow or your towel just to give yourself a little bit of that lift. But ultimately, what we're going for is a nice straight spine. You can also just bend your knees a little bit, all right? The first part asks for a straight spine, long arms, flexed feet, shoulders come down. Let's take a really deep breath. As you exhale, you reach forward, pull your abdominals in. Imagine you are opening up your own vertebra. And then stack to come back up and relax the shoulders. I like to reach through my heels and my fingers. Take a deep breath. And exhale. Reach through the heels, reach through the fingers, open up your spine. And then stack your spine to come back up. We're going to do 2 more. Inhale. And exhale. Reach, 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 reach. One more time. Inhale. And exhale. Reach, 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 reach. And come all the way up. And bring your hands behind you. I'm going to suggest fingers up to the sides. Okay? Knees bend. Feet come down about hip distance. We're going to keep our eyes forward and our chest lifted. Push down through your feet and bring your hips up and lower back down. Okay, so immediately, anyone with tight muscles across the shoulders or the chest, you're going to be like, woo, this is a stretch. And this is a great exercise for that, okay? Don't push into pain here. This can get very, very tight for some people. Those of you who are used to this exercise in yoga, if you want to look backwards, that's fine with me. That's not my favorite thing to do. I prefer to look straight ahead. But of course, that's an option. We're going to do 4 more here. 4. And 3. And 2. And 1 more time. And lower all the way down. Okay, from here, sit up a little bit more tall and bring the arms straight out in front of you. Just a quick option. Hands back here is totally fine, okay? You'll know if you need them. Shoulders down. Walk your feet together without sinking in your low back. Lean back to walk your feet in towards you. 1 at a time, leg up. Leg up. Let's practice staying lifted here. 5. And 5, 4, and 4, 3, and 3, 2, 2. Pull your low belly in. 1. Now bring your hands behind your thighs. Gently push your thighs into your hands and your hands into your thighs at the same time. Both legs will attempt to come up. Find your balance. Try to stay lifted with your shoulders down, elbows out east and west. Down again and up. You are welcome to keep your arms also right here, and that's okay. Your body really will tell you which is best. Where can you find those abdominal connections? Last 2. And up. Last 1. And up, and come all the way down. Let's open the legs up like a big V. Right hand to your right shin, or maybe your right toes, whatever you can get to. Left arm up. Big old stretch here. Big old stretch. You can maybe look down towards your knee. Take an inhale, exhale. And then come all the way up, and we'll try the other side. Left hand somewhere, wherever you can get to. Right arm up. Big old stretch. And you can look down towards your knee. Exhale, reach. 1 more inhale, exhale. And come all the way back up. Okay, we have a little bit of side body work today, okay? So we're gonna come onto our sides. And I want you to bring your elbow underneath your shoulder the best you can. One thing I often see in class is people letting their elbow go too far away. And I just feel like that could be a little dangerous for the shoulder joint. So let's pull the elbow directly under the shoulder. And when you do that, push down so you feel your lats, these muscles underneath you that connect your side body and your shoulder. All right, you should feel that right away. Legs, where I would like them is send your knees away. So I'm kind of straight here from my head to my knees. Okay, so my knees are not like this, they're like that. All right, elbow push down, step one. Let's do hand to hip, neck is long. Exhale, lift, lower, lift. You can keep this top arm down. Some people like to do a few different things here. Arm down is fine. Arm up, I really like that. Okay, so you just kind of noodle around with where you are until you feel comfortable. We're doing 4 more. 4, and 3, and 2. One more time. Come down for a moment and just kind of sink down. Like we're not in class, but we are. Come on back up. Come on back up. Okay, we're gonna add a little bit and see how it goes. I'm gonna bring my hand to my top hip. Lengthen your neck. Pull your belly in. Exhale, lift, and hold. You're either gonna stay here and breathe or knee up, knee down, knee up, knee down. Last 4, 4, 3, 2, belly button is in, 1, woo, come all the way down. I'm gonna slide this arm out and just lie down for a sec. That was exciting. Straighten both legs out. We have more side body work to do. This top hand is gonna go right in front of my ribs. Lengthen the neck, long legs, lift and lower, lift and lower. You can experiment a little bit with how much you're using this top hand. Some people like to bring their hand to their belly or their hip or the ceiling, someplace else. You can try each of those, but maybe you'd like right in front of you. Just try not to over push yourself up here, okay? Legs are lifting 4 more times. 4, and 3, and 2, last 1. Let's go halfway down and pause. I'm gonna put my hand right back down for this one. One leg forward, opposite leg back, and switch. Switch, switch, switch. 4, 4, 3, 3, 2, 2, 1. 1, legs together. Awesome. Let's do a quick little stretch here. So let's bend the knees forward and open the back towards the floor. And that feels lovely. Super deep inhale, exhale. Again. And roll back again. We've got the other side to do. So let's flip over and find that other side. Side body, side 2. All right, so step 1, ooh, that's a bright sun over there, isn't it? That's okay. So elbow can be down directly underneath the line of the shoulder. Push the knees away. Push the knees away. Scooch forward just a little bit. Push the knees away so you're kind of in a straight line here. Make sure this bottom shoulder is plugged in. You should be feeling these muscles underneath. I'm gonna start here and see how it goes. Exhale, lift, and down. Just keep breathing. Don't hold your breath. The other thing I see people do when I'm in class is when they lift, they kind of like scoop and round forward. They curl forward. See if you can keep your spine pretty long here. 6, 5, 4. So you should be feeling the bottom side body. 3, 2, 1. Come all the way down and just slouch. Give up for a minute. Inhale, exhale, and come right back up, okay? Next part, elbow down, shoulder plugged in, we lift, we hold. Maybe you add that knee up, knee down, knee up, knee down. 6, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, last one, friends. Ooh. And come all the way down. That is hard for me. Head on the arm. Both legs stretch out. Both legs stay nice and long. I'm going to keep my hand right in front of my ribs, lengthen out my neck. Both legs lift and lower. So now you're using more of your top side body. And reach. You can experiment with this top arm. Maybe you'll be a little wobbly like I am right now. That's okay. Your body's just trying to kind of figure out how to do it. Let's do 5 more. 5, neck is easy. 4, legs are long. 3, P.S. if 2 legs doesn't feel good, just lift the top leg and focus on feeling the side body. Last one, I'm gonna lower halfway down and pause. Bring my top hand back down. Legs walk forward, back, forward, back. 4, 4, 3, 2, 1, 1. Legs together, lower down. Let's bend the knees and come all the way in and give ourselves that stretch. I'll enjoy the sun for a minute here. Give yourself one more really nice deep exhale. All right, good. Roll back. Okay, we've got a little bit of work to do on our bellies. This is our last little bit. Come onto your belly. Make sure none of your props are in your way. Lie flat. You can just make sure that when you lie on your belly that it feels like your pelvis is nice and even. And we're going to start with the hands outside of the shoulders. And I want you to lift your head just a little bit and look straight down at your mat. Focus for a minute on your belly. Your pubic bone should be a little heavy, and the low belly should feel like a little bit like you're trying to lift it up. Head is looking at the floor. Now look straight out in front of you. Look right, look left. We're gonna do that again. Head down at the floor, straight out in front of you. Look right, look left. Let's do that one more time. Down, forward, right, left. Now I want you to go back to looking straight down. Arms, up, down, up, down, up, down. 5 more. 5. If you want to add a leg lift at the same time, it's up to you. It's not my favorite feeling, but if it feels good for you, go ahead and throw it in. Let's do 3 more here. 3 and 2 and 1. Hands under your head. Relax. Inhale, exhale. Good. One more bit here. Arms straight back. Palms down. Shoulders are plugged in. Head, look down. You should be feeling like you're lifting away from the ground just a little bit. Look straight ahead of you. Look left. Look right. Again, look down. Straight ahead. Left. Last one. Down. Straight ahead. Left. Right. Look straight down. Reach back through your arms and lift your arms up, and maybe bring the legs up too and hold. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and hands under your shoulders. Let's stretch this out. You can sit back into a child's pose. If child's pose doesn't feel good for you, you can just lie flat on your belly. Wherever you're at, deep breath in. Thank your body for being so strong at this moment, to the best of its abilities. Exhale. And you can slide your hands in towards your knees. I'm gonna come up through a downward dog, okay? So if you like that idea, you can join me. You can kind of get yourself into this downward dog position. Let your shoulders slide away from your ears. Just give yourself one breath here if you'd like. And then I'm gonna walk my hands back towards my feet. And I'm gonna hold here, relax the head, take a really nice deep breath here. Inhale, exhale. And then soften the knees, push down through your feet and roll up to stand. Oh, we did it, friends. We did all the good, exciting things that we could do. Okay, I hope everyone has a beautiful Tuesday. May the force be with you. And Claudia and Doug will talk.